Actually been in the game since I was 16 and still going at 53. I'm proud of that achievement. It's not for everybody. It's quite tough at times, it's quite lonely at times, but for me the good parts incredibly outweigh the negative parts of the job. So get ready for the roller coaster if you want to jump on it, but if you do get it right, you'll enjoy it, and I don't think you'll regret anything. Well, just falling on experience, what's worked for me, what hasn't worked for me. It's part of the journey for me personally as well. Dealing with these times as well, and I've had to deal with them in the past. And no doubt, if I'm going to stay in the game for as long as I want to, possibly, for the next 15 to 20 years, there's going to be periods to that's good and that you enjoy, and periods that isn't, that you don't enjoy. But I think every experience is a good experience, and you definitely can fall back on them. And I don't think there's any magic formula. I'm not a professor. I think you've got to be bright and smart to work at this level, and you have to use those experiences that I've had previously to guide you going forward. I've had to manage different personalities right the way through my journey, as you can imagine, from where I started. But I think you go through that through when I was a player, when I was a young player at 16, starting off at Southampton. So, as you can imagine, the amount of players that I've come across from a playing career, and then going into management when I was pretty young, and being a player manager just after I finished my playing career professionally. You're in at the deep end, so you have to manage different characters, you have to manage different situations, experiences that I've not encountered in over 20 years. I've had to deal with this year. So you think about it, and as always, I think the key is you always try and get the best out of your players, which I think if you look, I've managed to do over a period of time. I think it's important, but I still think there's a balance between my eyes and the coach's eyes, and the stats as well. Some are really useful, some get chucked in the bin straight away, but the analysis of games now is huge. There's no surprises. I know people have talked about our system, and when we went into the Premier League, our system would have been studied by everybody in the Premier League, because that's the level of detail that clubs go into now. I think there's always some stuff to take out of every experience you go through, and most certainly I've been through some experiences this year, that I've never encountered in my career, so I'll use that going forward. I'm never one to get carried away in terms of when things aren't going well, and I think the balance is really important when things aren't going too well. My love is football. Every day I put that head of mine on a pillar, and I sleep easy, because I do my very best and for the football club. I live and breathe this job.